Don't let fear be the reason. Don't let fear be the reason for you not trying. Don't let fear be the reason you fail. In life, you're going to fail for a plethora of reasons. You're going to fail because you're not good enough. You're going to fail because you might, if you're an entrepreneur, you might put out a product or a service that is just not good, or it is good, but people just don't want. You're going to fail in your professional life. If you're, corporate America style, you're going to fail. But don't let fear be the reason you fail. Don't let fear of trying be the reason you fail. Don't call yourself not trying out of fear of failure, in which case you become a failure by default, by not trying. If you want to lift weights, go lift weights. Like, if you wanna be an entrepreneur, if you got an idea for a product, put it in motion. An idea for a service, put it in motion. Don't be afraid of looking like an amateur, because you are an amateur. I remember the first day. For y'all who don't know, my goal is I'm taking y'all on this journey of my body building and my novel writing journey. So as the videos go, you'll start to see more of more workout routines that I do, and more writing and more things come out about what I'm actually working on with the novel. But for me, every day is a chance to overcome a fear, right? For me, I remember when I first started working out, and I had the fear of looking weak in the gym. I didn't want to look that much weaker than everybody else in the gym, despite the fact that I was weaker than most people in the gym. Those guys, it was my first time really going in there with the intent to get better, to lift and get good at lifting and get stronger. And for that reason, I was weaker than a lot of people that had been doing that for years on end. And I didn't want to look like I was too far behind. And what that did was it caused me to wait too long to get started. Not too long, because it's never too late. But I waited longer to get started. When I went in there, I was self-conscious, so I wasn't really focused and learning and figuring and working, focused on the workout. And it just made it a miserable experience. All because I had a fear of looking like I was an amateur, of looking like I wasn't even close to the level of the people in there. When the reality was, I'm not. I wasn't. So, but because that was my thought process, instead, because that I was more worried about that than actually getting better, it made my experience that much more miserable, and I quit so many times before finally getting consistent and making it a part of my routine, my daily routine, lifting weights. And the same with writing, the same with my novel, It's always that fear of you type something up and it sounds good at first, then you reread it, you realize it's trash, or you think it's trash, or you think it's not perfect. Do people even still read? Do people even still read this kind of book? And then you know what I'm saying? And you're constantly hearing stories about new authors writing bestsellers, like relatively unknown authors just writing bestsellers. They just and you just think, oh wow, well it doesn't really happen like that, so they probably don't last the last one for a while, or what are the chances I'm gonna be one of the ones that become a bestseller? You get all these fears in your head, and they cripple you. And you don't do anything, and time passes, and you start to become the thing you feared that you would be, which is a failure. So don't let fear be the reason. Don't let fear of failure be the reason that you fail. Because then you got regret caked on top of that. So, a lot of times, what was I gonna say? Like, you'll hear me speak about winning the war in your mind a lot. That's part of my philosophy. Like, hard. That's what the Hard Life podcast is about. It's about overcoming hardships. Not necessarily overcoming hardships, but even that's a part of it. But just accepting the fact that things are hard. Anything that's worth having in this world is hard. Anything like that's gonna make you feel truly satisfied and truly accomplished is hard. So instead of running from that and kind of resenting that, you relish in it. You love it. You learn to love it. Hard. You know what I'm saying? That's what I want everybody following this channel. That's what I want y'all to keep saying. Hard. Hard. And if you in the gym and you don't know if you got that in you to get that new personal record on the bench, on the squat rack, or with the curls or whatever. Hard. Go after it. And even if you don't get it, hard. You know what I'm saying? Do it, work at it, keep working, and then try it again. That's what you do. That's what it means. That's hard. Hard. And that's just something I want y'all to carry with y'all, because that's something you'll hear a lot over the course of y'all journey. I hope y'all stick with me. I hope y'all like, comment, and subscribe this. That way, I don't know y'all really messing with the message. And I really, like I said, it's hard out here, and every day, put it like this: if you desire to achieve something, if you desire any type of success in this world, whether it be monetary or whether it be personal growth or whether it be spiritual, if you desire any of that, then it's hard. It's hard. That's just what it is. I can't make it not that, and you can't make it not that. So relish in the fact that it is that and overcome that. Hard. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's like I said, this is a quick message. I wanted to get this energy off. Letting y'all know, win the war in your mind. Don't let fear be the reason. Win that war in your mind. Because I'll tell you this and go. I'm gonna leave y'all with this. Excuses sound the best to the person making them. Excuses sound sweet to the person that's making them. It could be the dumbest excuse in the world. But because you're looking for an out, you're looking for a reason not to do what you know you should be doing, that excuse is gonna sound sweet. So don't let that happen. Overcome that. Overcome that voice in your mind, that voice that's telling you to stay comfortable. Don't challenge yourself. Stay in your lane, stay small, stay insignificant, stay whatever, Overcome that voice. Overcome that fear. Win that war in your mind. And then you can win the war out here. But anyway, I'm going to leave y'all with that. This is Hard Life Podcast. Like, comment, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. There's more to come. I'm just getting started.